Hi class, Mrs. Calvi here reviewing mixed numbers and improper fractions. So for a mixed number, we have a whole number with a fraction next to it. And for improper fractions, our numerator, top number in our fraction, is larger than our denominator, the bottom number in our fraction. All right. Now let's say I had a mixed number and I wanted to change it into an improper fraction. So watch what I do. I'm going to take my denominator. I'm going to multiply it by my whole number. So I'm going to take my denominator of 4, multiply it by my whole number. So 4 times 2 is 8. And then I'm going to add in that numerator. So I'm going to take that 8 that I got and add 3 to it. 8 plus 3 is 11. And then I'm going to keep it over my denominator. My denominator stays the same. So denominator multiplied by your whole number, and then you add in your numerator. That will be your new numerator number, and then your denominator stays the same. Now let's say we wanted to change the improper fraction into a mixed number. Now remember, the fraction bar means division, so we're going to take 9 divided by 5. So remember, numerator is always going to go inside of the division box, right? So 9 divided by 5. 5 goes into 9 one time. 1 times 5 is 5. 9 minus 5 is 4. All right, so here I'm stopping. I don't want to add a decimal because I still want to have a fraction. So my final answer is 1 whole with 4 remaining out of 5. So my answer is 1 whole with 4 remaining out of 5. So 9/5 is the same as 1 4/5 as a mixed number. All right, so pretty simple. So a few more examples of turning a mixed number into an improper fraction. So here I'm going to take my denominator, multiply it by my whole number. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 2 gives me 8, and I'm keeping that over 3. Here I have 5 times 3. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 4 gives me 19, and I'm keeping the 5. All right, pretty simple. So now let's look at changing improper fractions into mixed numbers. Okay, so here I want to change this improper fraction into a mixed number. So I'm going to divide 32 divided by 8. 8 goes into 32 4 times. 4 times 8 is 32 exactly. So here I actually don't get a mixed number. I end up getting a whole number. So this would be a whole number. Okay. Could not make this into a mixed number. Let's try 43/5. So 43, numerator inside the box, divided by 5. 5 goes into 43 8 times at 40, and I'm left with 3. So my final answer is 8 and 3 remaining out of 5. So 8 3/5 is what that turns into, and that turns into a mixed number. So this one here was a whole number. This one was a mixed number. You may also see problems like this. They may give you something in your assignment that looks like this, where you have to find the missing numbers that belong in these boxes. Well, I'm going to work with this left one first because I know I have to do 5 times whatever this number is plus 2, and that has to equal 17. So I'm thinking, well, let me see. 5 times, let me try 2. Let me just try it out. 5 times 2. Well, 5 times 2 is 10. 10 plus 2, no, that does not give me 17, so it can't be a 2. Well, let me try 3 now. So if I were to plug in a 3, 5 times 3 is 15. 15 plus 2, yep, that works, gives me 17, right? I also know that when I change a mixed number into an improper fraction, the denominators stay the same. So I know that this 5 is going to stay the same. So my missing numbers here were 3 and 5. All right, so you just kind of have to think about what information you would need in order to get your missing number. Let's try another one like this. Okay, so again, missing numbers. Well, I already know that this box here the denominator has to stay the same, so I know that's going to be a 10, so I can fill that in right away. So now I have to think about 10 times what plus 9 is going to give me 29. Well, I'm going to try 2. 10 times 2 is 20, and 20 plus 9 does in fact give us 29. So 2 is the missing number. So our missing numbers here were 2 and 10. All right, that is it for today, and I will talk to you guys soon.